Hayley O'Kine is 14 years old, but a rare genetic condition called progeria means she ages 8 times faster than the average person.
So what that means in medical terms is that her body is that of a 100-year-old woman. But Hayley faces her condition with immense courage and, along with her mum, has documented her unusual life and their hopes for the future.
And they're with us now. Good morning.
Morning.
Thanks very much for coming along to see us. How are you doing today? Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Tell us a little bit about your condition, because it's something that very, very few people have, isn't it?
Yeah, only 83 people have it in the world.
83? And you're unfortunate to be one of them. And how long have you had it for?
Since I was little.
Since you were very little?
Yeah.
Okay.
When did you first find out that Hayley had this condition?
I had a normal pregnancy, normal delivery, and it wasn't until she was about a year old that the doctors started sort of thinking that I was right, that she wasn't putting weight on. But then it took them a further year of testing, so she was diagnosed just before her second birthday.
And what does progeria do to one's system then?
The easiest way of explaining it is that she ages 8 times faster, so a lot of the characteristics that are associated with the elderly, so arthritis, heart problems, heart disease and things like that. And the average life expectancy, we was told, was 13. So.
And you say you're beating that
Yeah.
already. How are you doing that? There's a treatment. You've been getting some kind of drug treatment from America, is
That's
that
right, yeah. We travel over to Boston. We've been doing the treatment now for 4 years. We haven't really had any data back yet to say whether it's working or not, but we're pretty hopeful.
And Hayley, I know you've had an amazing life so far. You've met some extremely famous people. Tell us who you've met and who has been your favourite.
The Wanted.
The Wanted?
Yeah.
Oh, really? But you've met Kylie Minogue, a whole kind of list of people, haven't you? So I guess having the condition has given you things that you may not have had, actually, hasn't it? What's it been like for you?
It's hard sort of going through the treatments and being ill, but sometimes it's fun. You get to meet people and go lots of places.
Yes, and we're just seeing some pictures there. Are you a Chelsea fan then, are you?
Yeah.
She was a Chelsea mascot, yeah, so she went on the pitch with John Terry and...
That's terrific. Well, that must have been a lot of fun for you, though. They got beat last night, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's been very, very difficult, obviously, for you and for Hayley. In terms of schooling, presumably she's been at home being taught, or how do you manage that?
No, we've brought her up to be as normal as possible. She's been to primary school and secondary school. She hasn't been to school since last year because she's had dislocations of the hips, which has happened 6 times now. And the hips are now permanently dislocated. So she gets some homeschooling, but we're starting to sort of get back in slowly. She does a couple of hours on a Friday and hopefully slowly get back in.
And presumably, Hayley, you miss your friends and they must miss you. How do you stay in touch with them? Do you talk to them every day? How does it go?
I sometimes see my friends. They sort of come over for a bit, or we stay on Facebook and Twitter and stuff.
Of course you do, like anybody else would, obviously. Just tell us about when you first found out, because, you know, as any mum, it's really difficult knowing that anything is wrong with your child, but presumably you did what we would all do, which is go on the internet. And if you read about progeria, which I have, and I know you did, it's pretty devastating, actually.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, 12 years ago, there wasn't that much information on the internet, and we was told to be very careful about what we do read. But Hayley's dad was more sort of wanted to find out more about the disease and wanted to get in touch with other families, whereas I wanted to sort of keep myself to myself and protect Hayley and sort of keep her to myself. But I'm glad we did find out, because we got in touch with the Progeria Research Foundation and the Sunshine groups as well, where they get reunions and have the kids all together. And
there is that delicate balance, though, to be drawn between just dealing with the condition and also all the media attention and publicity, which can be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's been difficult. We've done a couple of documentaries for a Japanese company, which are really, really hard work. They've approached us again, but Hayley's like, no, don't want to do any more.
You've had enough of telly.
Yeah.
Channel 5 have also asked to do another one, but I think we've just had enough now. She's a teenager now, so...
Yeah. Well, I hope it wasn't too much for you to come and see us this morning. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Lovely to meet you, and best of luck with the book and with everything else as well. Thank you.
Yes, they've written a book. It's called Old Before My Time, and it's out now.
Absolutely.